Hey guys, welcome back to the Bro Show. We are breaking down a sports event that happened this week. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get on with it.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Bro Show. My name is Joey, and I'm here with my co-host Carson.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? Yes, today, let's break it down. World Series. That was a good game a couple of days ago. What
Great
did you
game.
think?
Oh my god, great game.
Great game.
I'm so excited. I was so happy Rangers won. Rangers was the team I was rooting for.
Yes,
So,
and we're both Rangers fans. So if you guys don't notice that,
Mhm.
that was our big hope for us they would win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just break it down game by game, bit by bit here. Which it was an outstanding between both
Outstanding
two
last
teams
game.
through
I
the
want
whole
to say that,
series.
yeah. Outstanding
Yeah,
last
I
game.
mean, now hold on. What was our predictions for who was winning who was
Okay,
winning
so
and how many?
I remember my predictions were Rangers winning going to max game. I don't know about
I think I
yours
had the
though.
same prediction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
mine was
thought
the
it was
same
going to be
one.
a long, hard fight, but it only seems like the Diamondbacks won one game, and that was the one game that they
Yeah,
beat the Rangers pretty decently bad. So
yeah, yeah. Well, you want to take a gander at game one over here?
yeah, so let's peek over there.
Yeah, music. Look, I'm
Um,
using big words in
oh
this.
my God, good
I
for
am
you.
so happy. Anyways,
Mhm.
all right.
Okay,
So, game one, where are we at in game one? Tell me where we're at.
we are at Global Life Field in Arlington, Texas. So
Go.
the end
Start the
score
series
was
off strong.
yes. The end score was Rangers 6, Diamondbacks 5, which was a close game. Um, the Rangers did get 2 points in the first inning and third inning, and then kind of just nothing until the ninth here. But
Yeah.
yeah, it did go into overtime.
11 innings. That's
11 inning.
crazy.
That was a long game. Was really having a hard time watching that game on
I
my
think I
home field.
I think I turned it off at like the end of the ninth.
Yeah.
No lie.
Well,
I
I
think I turned
kind
it
of
off.
already knew who was gonna win once.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
ninth.
I
But
did too. Yeah. Uh, let's take a look at them hitting stats. Between the teams here. Interesting hitting stats. Looks like from what I'm reading, I don't know if this could be the same, but Texas controlled game one in the hitting department.
yeah, no, they did 100% here. Not by much, but technically yes, they did. So yeah,
Yeah,
what
they
were your thoughts on the
controlled it.
stats?
Uh, when you control your hitting, you control the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's basically what I like to say. Yeah. You control the hitting, you control the game, and I think that's an important key to baseball. Because hits off the bat mean runs on the board.
Yeah.
Runs on the board means you're gonna win. So I like to think of it that way, and it's your offense. So
Hmm.
you got to give them credit for that. That was a good, hard fought game between the two offenses. Um, and it's just a great great hitting matchup between everyone. Yeah, let's look at the defensive side for the pitching matchups.
Yeah.
Um, tell me what you think.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
What's going on down
it
here?
was really Astros having better pitching stats here. Besides strikeouts, Rangers did have 14 strikeouts to
Astros.
10.
Where
I'm
the
so
freak did you get the
sorry.
Astros?
I don't know. I see the A and I just think of Astros. I mean Diamondbacks.
It says ARI, which means
I just
Arizona.
see
What the
the
freak are you thinking?
A. I just see the A, man, and I kind of think Astros for some reason. I just
Well, get the Astros out of your freaking
I know.
head because the
I
Astros are
can't
not playing
honestly.
in the World
No.
Series.
It was a close game.
Uh,
Who was winning?
that
Yeah,
was
but
that was.
yeah,
Yeah,
no. So
pitching stats are amazing.
Diamondbacks. The only thing that they did not control were strikeouts, but only by 4. So
But they
Texas
did
did have
control the
14
strikes,
strikeouts.
though.
Yeah, 100% strikes.
They did control the strikes.
Allowed hits only one. Astros one more, but that 10 walks for Astros. So that was really
10
bad.
walks for the Diamondbacks.
Or
Yeah, the
Diamondbacks.
10
I
walks
keep
for the
saying
Diamondbacks.
Astros. I apologize.
Dude, told you, get the Astros out of your freaking head. They're trash.
I know, bro. I mean, they made it pretty far,
Anyways,
but they just couldn't make it
they
that far,
did.
you know?
Anyways, yeah, the 10 walks was against them, which was really hard on them. You
Yeah, which
can't
Texas,
say that because
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah,
It
Texas with
puts points
only
on the boards
one
for
walk.
Rangers.
Yeah, Texas with only one walk. That is actually really insane for Texas because they walked a lot of people during this
Yeah,
whole thing.
they have done
They
that.
they were kind
And
of
that was
bad
their
doing
first
that though.
game they won at home. That was their first game they
Yes,
won at home in
and
a very long while.
mhm,
Their road games were impeccable compared to
very.
their home games. So they must have had something over the 4 days they had off
Yeah.
where their manager Bruce Bochy was like, dude, hound something into them and just drive force. I have no clue, but he did something and they exploded and won the game. That's incredible. And hold on.
Hmm.
This is your where to start the series? That's
Uh
supposed to be you.
oh, so no, we were, yeah, they were at home
Golly.
because yeah.
They were at home. Okay,
Yeah.
they're at home. Beginning what series?
I'm so sorry. I'm having the
Are,
biggest brain fart. I'm just like I'm out of it today,
are you even?
man.
My
I'm out
gosh.
of it
All right, I'll
today.
do it. So they're at home. They begin the World Series. Um, you're coming off a 4-day game break compared to
Yeah.
Arizona, who's coming off a 3-day game break. Yeah, you better punch the gun in that first game. Because if you
Yeah.
don't, then it's all let loose, and don't want to let your home crowd down game one, and that's a totally separate thing. But take that 6-5 win, you'll lead the series 1-0. Let's move to game two here.
Yeah. Oh, but I would like to bring up
Carson.
something really, really fast before we get over to game
Yeah, go
two.
ahead.
The game lasted 4 hours long. That is an insanely long game, though. I wanted to point that out
That was
here.
an average game. That's an average game before pitch com came in.
Yeah, obviously, but I'm saying with the new rules now, that is an insanely long game. But
Yeah,
yeah, wow.
leading the
All
series
right.
1-0. Long game. Let's go. Yeah, and you had another game you had to play the next day.
Mhm. Yeah.
Which let's get into that
Yeah.
game.
Let's
Let's
just
get
go right
into
here.
it.
Yeah. The
Break it
Arizona
down.
Diamondbacks with 9 points. Rangers only with one. That is a crazy lead. With just
That's a
losing a
rough
game at the same
turnaround
exact field, turning it around that fast. I have to give it to the
within a day.
Arizona.
Within
Yeah.
a day.
Within that is
Within a
crazy.
day.
And they dominated hitting and pitching. A little bit pitching, but they still just absolutely dominated the Rangers
Well,
here.
they came back. They
They did
came
came
back.
back,
They
but
said, you
this
know what? We
game,
lost that game.
mm-hmm.
Well, and they went back to the locker room that night and they said, okay, guys, look.
Yeah,
Their
honestly,
manager went, look.
that's why I say this game is all games are mainly it is just a bunch of mental. You got to be in that right mental state to just
Yes.
get through that and push through and win these games.
Yes. Yes. And the stats, we can't. The stats just lopside here. They just are lopsided.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say anything else. It's lopsided. Arizona just controlled the hitting side. And I guess, I mean, pitching side. Who controlled pitching? Really, that's going to be the
Pitching.
ultimate key here in this
I'm gonna
series.
say it was really
Fifty-fifty.
it was Arizona. Yeah, it was kind of 50. Well, I mean, I would
Yeah,
say more Arizona
50-50, I would
here,
say.
but yeah, definitely.
50-50, yeah. But yeah, if you're controlling that game, if you want to control a game, it's called the turnaround game, and it's exactly what
Yeah.
Arizona did here.
And what I was actually surprised is how badly the Rangers got beaten because they just won a game at home field. They barely won at home. I'm surprised that they didn't push even harder, but they only got 1 point in, and that was kind of
Yeah.
really crazy to me. And I think what they did is they let it get to their heads, thinking that they could easily beat them, and they just didn't try as hard as they needed to. But yeah, what was your thoughts on that?
Turnaround game. I told you,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
always going to be a turnaround game.
Mm-hmm,
That
mm-hmm.
was the Diamondbacks turnaround game. Um,
Yeah.
they came out strong. They played strong. They played hard. That's all they would needed to
Mm-hmm.
do.
Yeah.
Um, there was no other explanation for it except it was just basically your turnaround game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they played it very well. They did. They played
Yeah.
it very well, and they deserve that. And I think that was a good game overall. Um, But I will say we are at a series tie now here
Yeah, two
after that
two.
game.
Or sorry, 1-1.
2-2, 1-1, one
Game
apiece.
2,
So
1-1.
game,
Yeah.
yes, game two, one apiece. So yeah, it's crazy. I say let's move on to game three.
Yeah, and this game 3 is where
Where are we
Arizona just breaks
moving
down.
to
I'm gonna
now
say
for
this
game
is where they
three?
break
There
down
we go.
here. Um,
Yes, but where are we going to after game three? So
we went to.
we've already played games
Mhm.
2 games in Globe Life Field. Where are we moving to now?
We are in Phoenix, Arizona, obviously. Okay,
All right.
I cannot see the name of the field for some reason.
We're at
Um,
Chase Field
Chase
here in
Field.
Arizona.
Okay, yeah.
And if you've never been to Chase Field or haven't seen anything like Chase Field,
Chase
Chase
Field's
Field has
amazing.
a swimming pool in
Yeah.
their I think it's right field. I
Mhm.
kind of want to go and like sit in a game
Yeah.
and just watch a
Right.
game from there. Like, who
Um.
wouldn't want to watch a
mhm.
game from a pool?
Yeah.
Like, you
And
catch a ball every once in a while.
that would honestly be the life right there. I'm gonna be for real.
I know.
That
I
would be the
know.
life. Yeah, but I totally
All
forgot
right,
the name
let's.
of the field here for a second. But yeah,
Yeah, Chase
let's hop
Field.
right on here. So the score was Rangers 3-1, which not surprising for the Rangers. They did like to win at or away, surprisingly. But yeah, they kind of dominated the whole game. Um,
Uh,
well, it was at
that's called. That's called.
yes,
Your hitting department.
yeah.
That's why your hitting
It
department is
was.
so good.
I will say though, it was a very boring game. Very boring because
Yeah, when you're at a 3-1
third
score in the
inning
World Series, it's
they
just boring.
yeah, third inning they got all their points in the third inning, nothing else. Arizona got it in the
In the eighth.
eighth. Their 1 point, honestly, a boring game. I gonna be real, I did not watch all of it. I kind of
Yeah,
watched bits and
neither did
pieces,
I.
kind of clips on it. But yeah,
It was a rough. It was
let's
a.
check into these stats though.
I mean, these hitting stats. It's can't really say anything for these hitting stats.
Yeah, they're
they're
not
low.
bad, but
They're not bad. They're low.
yeah,
They're not
for what the score
compared to the
was,
past 2 games.
pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, let's look at the pitching stats here for a second. I mean, the pitching stats
Aren't that bad.
fluctuated a little bit, but
Yes.
they dipped down, which is typical. You're 3 games, you got your day off, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do here in this situation. But yeah, the Rangers decided that this was their game to take, and they exactly took that game and held on to it
Yeah.
and savored that one. So yeah, now they're up 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, pretty
At this
boring game.
point
So
in the
there's not really
game,
much to say about it there. But
yeah,
let's go
yeah,
into
yeah.
game
Game
4
three was a
here.
little.
Yeah, game
Yeah,
4 was.
let's move on to game 4.
Mhm.
I really think we need to move on to game 4.
Yeah, honestly, great game
This is where
here.
things get exciting. You're game 4. You're in the mood. You're not the mood, but you're in the zone, and
Yeah.
you're ready to pounce at everything. We're still in Chase Field here. Still at Chase Field.
Yeah, well, the end score.
If you're the Rangers,
Uh-huh.
hold on. If you're the
Yeah.
Rangers, your mindset is okay. We're doing good on the road. We're on the road. We've already played a game here. We know what the atmosphere is like. Just play 10 times better.
And that's what they did.
If you're Arizona, yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what they did. But if you're Arizona, you're at home. You want to impress your crowd,
Yeah, and I think
so
that's
you'll
what
try to
got
play
them,
10 times
actually.
better. Like they,
Yeah.
10 times better. But that's not what the score indicates here in game.
Yeah, with the end
4.
score being.
Can I have the score for game 4, please?
Yes, say it, loud and proud.
You go. It's
Oh,
it.
you?
Oh no,
Okay.
you please.
Okay.
Maybe I guessed.
The Rangers with 11 points. Arizona with only 7 compared to that 11 is crazy. Which, a very intense game. Really no dead spots in the game. Which,
No.
the first 5 points scored in the second inning. And then a second 5 for the Rangers in the third. Just an amazing game. Their last point in the 8th inning. But just, it was a jam-packed game. It was very go. You were kind of up your seat the whole time. It was a great game. Honestly,
Yes.
loved it.
Yeah. And on Halloween, that's got to be a
Yeah,
rough game to play on Halloween.
That was a great game. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was. I mean, these hitting stats, and they don't complain. Look at the Rangers. Let's look at the hits between the two teams.
Yeah.
How many? Hold on. How many did the Rangers have?
The Rangers had 11 hits actually.
Hold on.
Uh huh.
How many does Arizona have?
only 12, which is more than the Rangers.
Okay, but this is your different. This is your problem here, and a difference breaker here.
Mm-hmm.
You're down a hit, which you should be up a hit if you had more runs,
Multiple
technically.
hits,
But
honestly.
yes, but in this case, they just outperformed. They either what? How many walks?
Um,
How many total bases did they have?
total bases is 25-17 here.
Okay,
So a
25.
lot more.
25. We're only looking at the 25 right now.
Mm-hmm.
25 is either walks, hits. Those are the only two we're looking at, or hit by pitches. But
Yeah.
still, you're looking at
There was a
those.
few of. I'm pretty sure there's a
Now,
few of those,
yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
home runs is a different situation here. We won't look at those in this game. Now, let's go over to the pitching side.
Yeah.
Let's look at the hits allowed and walks. Okay? So we already know our three factors here are walks, hits, and hit by pitches. Can I have just hits allowed between both teams real quick?
So hits allowed. Rangers with a 12 hits allowed. Arizona with only 11 allowed. So they were close.
Okay,
It was only by one. So
close. Okay. 12 hits allowed for the Rangers. Their pitching wasn't the greatest on the hits factor. Even though Arizona only got 7, their their hits allowed factor was a little rough that game. Arizona's 11 hits allowed. That's okay. You can see the hits here. Let's look at so walks. How many walks did the Rangers have, and how many walks did
so
Arizona have?
the Rangers had 3 rocks. Arizona had 2. So again,
Okay,
only by
so
one.
3 walks. So 3 walks. Okay, so out of those 12 hits, 3 were walks. Out of those 12, out of the 12, so now we know those walks, 3 walks out of the 12, that brings us down to 9. Okay, 9 of those have to be home runs, hits, or hit by pitches, which is
Yeah.
going to end up being home runs and hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now we know our factor here with what the Rangers had. Okay, the Rangers controlled this game. Is what I'm saying. They controlled the game, pitching and hitting.
100%. Yeah. Well, I mean, with the score, you
No,
could
we can't
obviously
complain.
see that.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
they basically controlled the game, which means they learned their lesson from
Mm-hmm.
Game 3. The atmosphere there is like. So, again, this is all brings it down and breaking it down. There's certain key elements in certain games that you have to look at. You can't look at everything. You
Yeah.
have to look at other things before you can look at something else.
Hmm.
So, understand that this is a key point here that we have to look at only one thing. Now, since they won 11-7, where does that put them in the series?
Well, it is 3-1 in the series, which just a round of applause to Rangers for being 3-1. But I mean, I think we covered
so,
the fourth game here. Honestly, what do you think?
We covered. Okay, so before we move on to Game 5, I want us to take a look at this real quick. Okay, going into Game 5, you're the Rangers. You're a random player on the Rangers. Doesn't matter what position you are. You're up 3-1. What is your mentality going into Game 5? Hold on. Now, look at this. Let me rephrase this. You're up 3-1. You're on the road.
Yeah, at home field.
You're coming up on Game 5. What is your mentality on this?
Oh my god, my mentality. I'm just ready to just pounce, just beat them. I mean, winning 2 games in a row so far, I'm just ready to go. Adrenaline pumping, all of that stuff. I'm just ready to win, ready to get it over with,
Okay.
What
Fair,
about you?
fair.
What
I
about
like
you
that.
here?
All right. I'm up 3-1 in the series. Coming up in Game 5. I'm away. Okay? I know my team does better when we're on the road. So what I'm thinking is I got to get my butt out there and show them what I came here to prove. I came here to prove that I was a player
Yeah.
worth this for this team. So if I'm on the hitting side, if I'm an infield player and I'm on the hitting side, I want to be able to hit balls out into the past the wall. I want to be able to hit balls so that the outfielders can't catch them. I want to be able to run so I can get on base. Okay? If I'm a pitcher, I want to be able to throw balls that they can't hit.
Yeah.
I want to be able to if I'm able to pick the guy off at first, I want to be able to pick him off at first. Okay?
Yeah.
I want to look at every aspect of this. I want to communicate with my coaches. I want to tell the catcher with my pitch comment. No, I don't want that pitch. I don't want that pitch. Yeah, I like that pitch for this player only.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so there's key elements here going into this game. All right, this is a crucial game. Let's look at game 5.
Right in here. Which I'm just gonna bring up the score really fast. For Rangers with 5, Arizona with 0 points. Obviously winning the whole series for the Rangers. But yeah, let's get into the stats here. They're away, which they have been winning a lot more games away. So, but in the
postseason,
man, yeah,
in the postseason mostly. But yeah, look at the stats. I mean, it's kind of lopsided here, really. Hits is pretty good, pretty safe. We're on the safe side of this, I would say.
Yeah.
With the hits. Home runs. I mean, there we have we already know from the score
home runs. Yeah,
home runs.
You can kind of know what how many home runs.
Total bases. Yeah, I mean, we could tell why total bases and why the total bases were. But speaking of total bases, let's hop over to that pitching side of things.
Yeah. 100%.
Here, strikeouts. Let's talk about strikeouts here for a second.
Strikeouts. Texas with 10 strikeouts. Arizona with only 9. So by 1. Not bad. Not good. Not great. It is what it is.
But you have to look at who pitched.
True. That is very true. Yeah.
Look, Arizona's one of their pitchers is Zach Gielen, and I think Ginkel had the worst of it.
Yeah.
Ginkel had the worst of the pitching in the game. Galen also had the worst of it. So out of those two, it was pretty hard fought in the pitching side. Strikes, that is a pretty close strike game here. What do you think between the strikes?
Strikes very close by 2, honestly. So it was 84 strikes for Texas, 86 for Arizona. So very, very, very close.
Yeah.
I mean, it's by 2. I think that's close personally. So.
I mean, we don't have to go over the last 2, the hits allowed and walks, because that really just not a factor here in this game.
Yeah.
They won the series. Very good game. I watched at least from the beginning on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be for real.
It was a very good game. Very hard fought between both sides. Pitching was just boom, boom, boom from both sides, and then the Rangers bats just came alive.
Yeah. Well, I'm
winning it. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay.
You first.
I'm gonna say this though. I did stop watching in the 4th inning here because it was just nothing happening. Then I heard Rangers score in the 7th. Watched that great game after the 7th inning.
Why? Why did you stop in the 4th?
There was nothing happening. It was a good game, but no scoring happening. And I just yeah, I don't know.
The great plays happened then. Dude, there's some plays that could have happened then. What are you talking about?
I mean,
nothing, gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
We need
really
to sit down and watch a game together.
Right, we do. We really do.
Like maybe one time. Oh, you know what we should do one time?
What?
We should do a live on our
Oh my, yeah,
his
that
promotion.
Would be
I'm gonna do a promotion here live on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Of a game.
Please.
Like live. We'll watch the game. We'll mute it. We'll watch the game, and I mean we'll figure out the coordinate.
Yes, but if you guys
commentators up, but
make sure to subscribe and comment on there that you want us to do this stuff, though. Okay?
Yeah, because that would be awesome.
Feedback. That's what we really need here. So, yeah, but let's
Yeah.
let's get straight back into the game here. What we were talking about.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
differed here, but yeah, winning it in that game, and then that last out just, oh, I cried.
Mhm.
No lie. I probably did cry. No, no, I screamed, I jumped up and
Yeah.
down, I screamed. I thought it was a great outing.
I was just blown
That
away. I
last
thought it was gonna.
pitch,
I thought it was gonna be max games. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be like real with you. I thought it was gonna be
yeah,
max games, and and why I thought that is because the way that they were playing, like right before the actual World Series, like how they were playing, how it was just max games. But yeah,
and that last pitch, it was perfect,
yes,
right in the
perfect
zone, right where
pitch,
it needed to be,
and
and he swung at it,
it was,
and he
mhm.
missed.
And I'm
And both
very
the
happy.
catcher and the
Yes,
pitcher, as soon as it touched the catcher's glove, both of them were up and at it, and then it hit the rest of the
yeah.
players in the field.
And
That's crazy.
and I'm just glad because it was on the edge of, or like right inside the zone, and I was scared that the
Yes.
ump was gonna say it was out, but good, it was a good
No, no, you scared he was gonna call it a ball.
I was that's what I meant. Yeah, a ball is. I was just thank God that ump, right? Just bless him, honestly.
Yeah,
But
right.
yeah, that it was
Bless you.
just
I
it was
bless
yeah,
you, ump.
yeah, right.
Anyways, yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Hmm.
It was incredible. Now, did you see who they crowned World Series MVP?
I am pretty sure, but please remind me.
So, if you guys did not watch the game, which you missed a good game the other
Very
day,
good game.
um, very good game. They handed out the trophy. It was an amazing sight.
Hmm.
Um, but your 2023 World Series MVP,
Is
Corey Seager from the Texas Rangers, won the
that's who it was. Yes,
MVP. That was
he deserved
amazing. He
that
was
there.
good. He fought hard. He pumped his team up. It was incredible. I thoroughly enjoyed him
Yeah, go great game.
doing that.
Yeah, but I just want to say a great game. Round of applause to the
Yes.
Rangers, for pulling through,
Yes.
winning this, and congratulations to Arizona for making it to the World Series though. But one thing I
Yes.
would like to bring up: this is the first ever time the Rangers have won a World Series. This is their first ever
Oh,
World Series win,
won
and
and been in a World Series.
been in the World Series. The last time they've been in a World Series was 2011. So just round of applause to them for this being their first World Series win and a very long
Yes.
time since they've been in the World Series. So just a great game here. But yeah, I think we gone through all the stats here.
Yeah. Well, I forgot. I just
Mhm.
remembered this. I saw this. I saw a couple things. I got a couple things I gotta say here
Yeah.
because this is cool. Max Scherzer of the Rangers, who actually formerly used to pitch for the Detroit Tigers,
Oh yeah.
he actually started out his career in Arizona.
I
So
did not
starting out
know
his career in
that.
Arizona,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, and then winning the World Series in Arizona where
Arizona.
he won.
I
That
wonder what
to
he
me
was
that's
feeling.
amazing.
I wonder what he was feeling, if he was happy. I mean, obviously happy for winning a World Series, but at his
Probably like,
old
thank you
team's
for trading
field,
me away.
right? Wow, just
Thank you.
a round of
Yeah,
applause.
it was crazy. And I also saw, you know how we were saying that the Rangers were really good on the road.
Yeah, very good,
Okay,
very
so let's
great.
look at their postseason here. They started out with the Tampa Bay Rays, so the R for the Rays.
Hmm.
Then they went and played the Baltimore Orioles, swept the Orioles, RO. Okay.
Hmm.
Next, ALCS with the Houston Astros, AROA.
Which,
Won the World Series.
mhm.
Hold on. Won the World Series against the Arizona Diamondbacks, ROAD.
Yeah, wow. Um,
Isn't that
that is just
creepy
crazy. Yeah,
cool?
that is crazy. Wow.
Hold on.
Hmm.
And they won it the day after Halloween. That's just mind blowing.
Yeah. Oh.
Honestly, mind
Hmm.
blowing.
Yeah.
Well, let's I
Let's.
do have to say that was a good game.
Yeah.
Off season will be good for them and every other team,
100%.
but
Yeah.
I think we ought to get to something else special.
I have something special to bring up. So,
I would say,
I'm
please.
here, Texas. They did have a parade for the Texas Rangers in Arlington, and I want to say
Yes.
very too much overhyped. I did not have fun.
How?
So
How?
basically, right, it started a tad bit late. So I'm
Well,
gonna
what
kind
time
of
was
I'm
it
gonna
supposed to start?
so it started at it was supposed to start at 12 p.m. It didn't start until about like 12:15, which is not too
Wait,
bad.
12 p.m. Eastern Standard or Central Standard?
Uh, I think Central Time. Yeah, Central Time. Yeah, Central Time.
Okay.
So yeah, it started about 15 minutes late, which is kind of it's fine. It's whatever because
Whatever.
we weren't like on the start of the kind of path. But first starts out with two high school bands going by, right? Normal parade stuff. A 40-minute gap. Like
Holy crap.
or like a little bit over 40-minute wait time before anything else happened.
Holy crap.
And they had each player in one truck sitting in the bed of it, going by one at a time, not close to each other, but like fast, kind of, not even close to each other, like maybe like a minute, 2 minutes behind each other. And it just was awful. Just standing because
So,
everything came out, everybody rushed to like the guardrails, right? You had to like stand on your tippy toes, get on top of stuff to see over these people, and
oh my
it
gosh.
just wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. It was
That's just
one of the
bull.
yeah, it was a very cold day in Texas actually. Um,
Well, yeah, it's November.
it is no, but they've been getting pretty good weather. We've been getting pretty good weather here, but yeah, it just wasn't a great at all. And then yeah, just wasn't the best. I'm gonna be real. It was fun waiting. You could say, talking with friends, kind of, hanging
Yeah.
out. But then when it started, it just wasn't really much. It
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
like, yeah, you got to
Fair.
see the players, but they were going by at a decent speed. They weren't like going slow like a normal parade. They were kind of going. So
I think they were surprised to win it
they
that
yeah,
quickly,
well,
so that's probably why it
whoever
wasn't a
planned it, they
great
had to
parade.
plan it really really fast. But
Like they had like a day to plan it.
I'm gonna be. You probably could have planned it a little bit better, even though there was only a day.
See, I think I would have taken like I would have said, okay, let's wait at least a week. Let the
Yeah,
players
or not
relax.
even not even a
Did you see
week,
I
just a
sent you a
little bit.
video?
Yes, I
Did
did
you
see
see
it.
that video I sent you of
Yeah.
how much like alcohol they went through?
Yes, and oh my god, that just wow. And there was a building at like the kind of start of the parade path. People on
Yeah.
top of this roof of this building, multiple like at least like 30, 40, maybe even 50 people up there. And it's not that big of a roof.
Wow.
It's not that big of a building either. So it was a crazy everybody, a bunch of just stuff going, but yeah, it wasn't much. It was very overhyped, very, just not fun. But that 40-minute gap before anything
Yeah, yeah,
happened
yeah.
really got me cuz I was about to leave, honestly. I thought it was over. I thought they just like something happened or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
I I saw I wanted to touch back on the video of how much liquor they used after the
mhm.
game. There was like three whole like MLB sized laundry baskets plus like another
Oh
yeah,
my god.
like three whole laundry yeah, full, full. I'm like, well, they must have had some good celebration going on over there.
Yeah. Seems like it. But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, congratulations to them, but yeah, really overhyped.
Yes.
If you saw anything about the parade, but it was cool
Yeah.
though to see the stadium in the background. It was really cool though.
Oh, they did it around the stadium?
Yeah, it was on the road. I can't tell you which exact road. Drawing a blank here, but yeah, right next to AT&T Stadium as well. You can see AT&T Stadium.
Home of the
Next to them.
Cowboys.
Yeah, it was in Arlington. It was in Arlington. So yeah. Um, I mean, yeah, it was fun to get to communicate with friends and stuff, but to just not really kind of just sit there.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it.
mhm,
I get it.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I would have done this. I probably would have said, whatever. But on the other hand, I'm like, whatever. It is what it is. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Overall, it was a good series, and
Great series, yeah.
congratulations. Yeah, whatever. And you know what? Bruce Bochy came out of retirement. to come manage these guys.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? He
That
came
is
out of retirement to coach.
I mean I wasn't surprised, but I will say I was a little bit. Just a little bit, you know.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think we covered the entire series plus
A little bit more here and there.
a little bit more
Um
here and there.
yeah, but I just wow, congratulations to the Rangers for winning that
Yes.
and
Congratulations to Arizona Diamondbacks
yeah, for making
for
that.
one making it to the World Series and trying their hardest.
Yeah, I mean
I mean,
I will say the Rangers pretty much really sweep them with them only winning like the Arizona only winning one game, but
yes.
it was the one game that they did win. They 9-1. So I mean, pretty good. Give it to them
Yes.
there. But
Yeah. Congratulations everyone, even those who worked hard to tried
yeah,
to get to the
even
World Series.
yeah, even the Astros and the in Philly here. Just
Yeah,
congrats
yeah,
to
yeah.
them.
Thankfully, they didn't have to come back and do their series. Holy crap, that would have been terrible. I wouldn't have even watched that.
Yeah.
I don't even. If those two would have made the World Series, I don't even think we would do a episode on those two.
No, I don't. I don't really think so. No, I'm gonna be for real. Yeah,
No,
I'm
no,
not a big fan of
I'm no.
Philadelphia. Any of their teams there. Not big fan of the
Yeah,
Eagles. So, being a
yeah,
Cowboys
you
fan
all
and the
know why.
Eagles, it was gonna be a little weird
Well,
having
yeah, and
Philly.
that's another topic for another day.
It is, yeah,
My God,
definitely.
that's
Who too much
definitely
stuff.
all right. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
well, you
I
know
think we
what,
gotta be
guys? It
wrapping
was been
up.
a great episode
Had
here,
fun.
on the Bro Show,
Yeah.
talking about the Rangers.
Just.
And getting to
Mhm.
see the World Series win that they had. It was a great game the other day, and I think it's time to sign off. So this is Joey with my co-host Carson,
Hey guys, yeah.
and we hope to see you next
But
time.
I will.
See ya.
I want to say one thing right before we leave, guys. Make sure to
Oh my,
subscribe to our YouTube channel, please.
yes,
We need to get
and to
those
the
subscribers up.
Spotify.
Make sure to like and Spotify. Rate us on Spotify there. Um, on YouTube it is at the Bro Show 2023. On Spotify it is the Bro Show. So just please make sure you subscribe, like, rate us on Spotify, and make sure to listen to all of our episodes. Listen all the way
Yes,
through. If you guys listen to this episode all the way through, thank you. Just want to say congratulations to you guys for watching all the way through, and just thank you. It helps us out a lot when you guys watch all the way
yep.
through. But yeah,
Again,
yeah,
this
thanks for
is
watching.
the Bro Show. We hope to see you guys next time. See ya.
Bye.